Hi guys, good morning. So my video yesterday, I felt like I was being like a wild-eyed reactionary, but you know, I think that way because of all the programming, because obviously there is so much mind control going on. This whole realm is just mind control, and we're surrounded by The Walking Dead. Oh, I don't even know how to start this video because really my day did not start well. I got up after not having slept very much at all, and so not feeling great. And then you open up Facebook and there's this abusive message from somebody, utterly just abusive, just saying that, oh, your YouTube channel is all about you and you're a narcissist, and wow, unbelievable, truly amazing. All because I was honest about how I feel, and I was honest not in a verbally abusive way or in a gaslighting nonsense sort of way. I simply had to say something that needed to be said, and I wasn't verbally abusive because I'm not that sort of person. And it's just showing me just so clearly exactly what is going on in this world right now. It's become so painfully clear that we have all been mind controlled in so many different ways. It's incredible that there are no words for it. And when you truly are an awakening empath, yes, and you are truly doing the work, you really become so aware of that. And the deeper you go and the more awake you become, the more they start to attack you. Because it's like in a matrix where, you know, all the people that are stuck in the matrix are potential agents. Do you remember that? And because the agents can download themselves into anybody who's in the matrix. So that is kind of what happens, because when people are not awake and when people are not with it, when they haven't done the work, and only those who have really done the work know exactly what I'm talking about here, really. When people haven't done the work, they can be literally used by the dark side against us. You know, and it's incredible because narcissists will accuse you of being a narcissist. They will do that. They do that. They will say that, oh, you have a YouTube channel and it's all about you, so you're a narcissist. Or, you know, what's your problem? You should just be nice. You can't say this and you've hurt somebody's feelings. Do you know what, people? I've had my feelings hurt a shitload in life. Some of the best moments in my life, and this goes all the way back to when I was about 16. And I had a confrontation with a woman who gave me some very hardcore truth. Very hardcore, but it was truth. And it made a massive difference in my life. And her name was Judy. She was a no-nonsense English woman. And this was in Amsterdam. And she said things to me that really hurt my feelings, but I had to hear them. And they've changed my life in a really good way. And I still feel really a great deal of gratitude. What they want is, they want us to shut up. They want to silence us forever so that we don't speak our truth. So that we all pussyfoot around the comfort zone. That is what they want. You can't say that. You're going to hurt somebody's feeling. Have you ever noticed these millennials? How they you know, the social justice warriors and all these people, they're always upset. They're always offended. They're always having their feelings hurt. Well, if you're in that state of being, then you're not going to want the truth hurts. Yes, unfortunately, such is the way of this world, that we've been mind controlled and only the truth will set us free. But the truth will hurt, because all these illusions and delusions and all this insanity and programming has to be torn away. All that egotistical bullshit has to be ripped away. So truth hurts. What that woman said to me when I was 16, that was truth, and it really, really hurt. But it set me free, people. But you see, it's all this, oh, I'm offended. I'm offended. I'm going to get my husband to send you a message because you're a nasty person and I haven't got the courage or the guts to do it myself, so I'll get somebody, my minion, to do it for me. Right? Or, how dare you speak to me? I'm offended and you've hurt my feelings, you know. So, the truth hurts, right? And everybody gets offended. So now we must be silenced forever. We must be silenced forever because the truth hurts, and ergo the truth must be a bad thing. The truth is a bad thing because it hurts. We won't look at the truth. No. Because that's abuse, you know. Do you see what is happening here, people? Do you see why millennials are so often, not at all, always at all, obviously, but a lot of them, and it's not their fault because it's schools, it's the system that has brainwashed them to be that way. The politically correct system, you know, health and safety, another one, very nefarious thing. You can't say this because it might offend someone. Truth must not be spoken because it will offend people and it will hurt people. Yeah, it might set them free, but no, we don't want free people. God forbid. People have YouTube channels, right? We're there. I'm here on YouTube. I put myself on the line. All people on YouTube who are doing this kind of work put themselves on the line. This is about me, yes. There's nothing wrong with it, because this is not, and it is about me, but it's also about you and you and you. It's about all of us soul travelers, awakening people, empaths. It's about us and what's happened here and what is happening here. You know, and I'm here showing you my own process, my own journey, such as it is. Oh, the light's gone out. Just a minute, guys. You know, in the hope that it will resonate, and I find increasingly that it does, as long as I keep it real, and actually that's pretty much all I do. I keep it real. So I show you all my foibles, my ups, my downs, and all my in-betweens, and you know, I'm far from fucking perfect, and I'm not narcissistic because I don't think of myself that way. You know, I like to have an attitude of healthy humility, but it doesn't mean I'm going to get down on my knees and grovel. Wow, the abuse. The gaslighty, underhanded, backstabbery abuse of people that you think. I mean, here's the thing. We have to learn to trust ourselves, people. This is so important and yet so difficult to do. Because we have all been brainwashed, soul travelers, to allow ourselves to be used and abused, to be fed off of. So we come across these needy, feedy people and something inside of us goes click and says, no, this isn't right. Why is this person so over-eager to Skype with me, to get in touch with me, to exchange this? What is it this person wants? And you know something isn't right. But because you're an empath, and because you have a lot of compassion, in the end you cave in, you relent, you think, oh, maybe I was wrong, and give it a whirl. And you do, and it's agony, and it's all wrong, and it feels horrible, and this has happened to me several times, you know. And I've learned a lot from it. I'm learning to set boundaries. I am not there quite yet. I am learning. I am setting boundaries. I am saying no. But I'm not saying no nearly often enough. I'm not trusting myself nearly often enough. No. Because this is a process. It isn't black and white. I'm not like, here I'm all fucked up and here I'm like, oh, ta-da, I'm perfect now and everything's been sorted out. Happy, happy, happy. It isn't like that. And I know, you know, those of you or watch my videos that are genuine about this, you understand this, you know this, because you are going through that yourself. You're trying to fly by the seat of your pants and work it out as you go along and getting it wrong all the time in order to eventually get it right and then fold up to another layer of intense inner work. When all that mind control and that whole construct within our being that says, don't you dare be defiant, you have to be nice, you have to be nice, you mustn't offend anybody, and you mustn't speak any truth because people will get upset, feelings will get hurt, so you must be silent forever and never ever speak truth again because the truth hurts. So be silent. Get back down. How dare you, you narcissist, for having a video, a YouTube channel. All people with YouTube channels are narcissists. Yes, everybody should be silenced and the truth should never be spoken again. That is exactly what they want. So, get back down on your knees and just get back down to that level where, you know, you're nice to everybody. And tiptoe around the comfort zone and don't, you know, don't offend anybody ever. So you spend all your time focused outwards. Oh, I mustn't offend anybody, I mustn't offend anybody. And oh, you want me to do this for you? Okay, I'll do it. You want me to, I'll be nice, honest. God, please don't hurt me. I'll be nice, I'll let you do anything you like to me. Say anything you like to me. I'm an empath, that means that I'm just a doormat and I'm going to give to everybody. That is not... Why is it that people equate spirituality with this fake spiritual bollocks, which is just all mind control? Why is it that they equate that with being awake? That is not being awake, people. And this true spirituality doesn't feel the need to be nice to everybody. That is mind control. People, that is the mind control. That is what these beings do, these celebrities, these politicians, these people at the very top feet of us. The Matrix put people in these cocoons and fed off of them. These films are made for a reason. They show us things, and when you pay attention and are truly doing the work, then all truly will be revealed, layer after layer, and you see it more and more and more. You see what this world is. You see that, yes, there is inherently beautiful and good people, animals, nature here, but all of it is wilting. All of it is permanently under attack, being fed off of. You know? People eating meat, people going trophy hunting, people with their cars on the asphalt roads, not caring about the fact that they've just knocked down a fox or a badger. That deer everywhere. I came across this guy, it was just incredible. This guy was out walking his dog and it was like, yeah, I think they should cull all the foxes and the badgers and the deer because they're just getting in the way of the new housing developments and the new roads. I mean, somebody could have stuck a knife in my gut and twisted it. Now that is being an empath. Is to see and feel the acute suffering of all the mind control that has been levied upon us. That is what's being an empath. But it's unbelievable, the delusional states that people exist in, believing it to be real. This is who I am. This is what I talked about in my last videos. These closely held delusions we have about who and what we really are, that we are not. This fake spirituality is not awakening. That isn't it. And the reason it's so upsetting is because when we witness this and we know that there is nothing we can do, because there's no way ever we'd be able to verbally explain to people, to these types of people who think that you're a narcissist because you have a YouTube channel, because you speak from the bottom of your heart and talk about your process and show your process, your raw self to people. It takes a lot of courage, and I've taken a lot of stick for it as it is. But I do it because I care. I care about this process of awakening. I care about the truth, and I care about love. But these people, they seem to think that love means that you never upset anybody, and you never upset the status quo, and you never speak the truth, and you fall silent forever. That is what they want. They want that to happen. They want the world to go silent. They want people, just like they are outside the supermarkets now, 6 feet apart, with face masks on, with gloves on, and fear in their eyes, silent forever. That is what darkness wants. And so now is this is it. It's polarized. It's so clear to see those who serve the darkness without even knowing they're doing it, because you're not awake. They're not awake, but they think they are, because, oh, I'm spiritual. This is spirituality. Spirituality means I'm nice and I care. I care and I'm nice, and I must never hurt anybody's feelings but by speaking truth. Wow. Wow. You know, or I do a video like I did yesterday, and yes, I was angry. I still feel really angry, and again, oh, that's not spiritual. You can't feel angry. You have to be nice. You can't be angry. Anger, no, that's not spiritual. Be nice, be silent, be nice, and get back down on your knees. But you know, I did this video yesterday, and yes, there was a lot of shit coming up, so hey, there it is. But then that doesn't mean that I want to get comments from people going on about violence. I'm not interested in violence, and if you've watched enough of my videos by now to know I do not advocate violence in any way or shape or form. We feel rage, we feel hate, because we know what's been done here, what's been done to us, how we've been manipulated and abused, how psyche has been totally ripped apart. We know, so those feelings are very natural in the awakening, but it doesn't mean that we go and act out on them or project them outwards and thereby cause even more pain, even more hurt, and even more mayhem in the world. No, we do speak our truth, and yes, that will upset people and they will fall away. So be it, that's fine. But I do not condone violence, and a certain channel that went all down that way, and I'm not interested in this. So please, respect my space. And no, I will not condone that sort of talk. I'm not interested. I don't believe in it. It won't serve anything at all. It will serve the dark side, yes. It will not serve the light. Truth serves the light. Yes, it does. You know, honesty. And speaking our truth and living our truth and continuing to do the work. This is a massive thing, people. This is something that well, honestly, it's like I said yesterday, it's not just one thing or two things. It's everything all at once here, it feels. You go through years of working through the layers, right? And at every layer it's like 1 or 2 or maybe 3 things. Oh, you have to work on boundaries, you have to work on this, you have to work on that, you have to learn to trust yourself, your own judgment, You have to learn to differentiate between this, that and the other, and discern, right? You see more and more what this world is, what's being done here. You realise what comes down from the top of the pyramid, how it trickles down, how it affects all of us, this, that and the other. But now it's a time where literally it's all happening. Everything, all the things that you've learned over the last 5, 10, 20 years, whatever, are all here now for some reason. And it's like, whoa, you think you're drowning, because you see, The defiance, you see, the defiance and the rage. Whew, wow, it's really there, because it's like, no, I'm not taking it anymore. So there's that film, Radio, there's something about radio or something, you know, and I'm not taking it anymore, you know. That's it. The slaves are standing up and throwing off the shackles and saying, no, I'm not taking it anymore. Enough. And then they will download themselves into ordinary people who are not awake and use them against you, and all of a sudden it all comes out. That's when you know you're on the right path. And the mind control pipes up, saying, oh, now you've got to be afraid, you've done it now. Now you've put yourself on the radar, and they're the forces around are gonna come for you, they're gonna fucking rip you apart. Better stay silent. Close your mouth. Make yourself really, really small. And just comply. Yes, comply. Allow yourself to be mind controlled. Allow that. Allow people to take advantage of you and spread yourself way too thin and be all things to all people, because that's what it means to be an empath, yeah. You have to give of yourself until there's nothing left. That's spirituality, and that means you're awakening, yeah. Oh man, wow. Whew. It takes so much courage and guts to walk the true path, people, it really does. Soul travelers have those gifts, and it doesn't make us feel, you know, it doesn't make me feel at all, and that's why I resent being called a narcissist. It's sickening, really it is. It's like, what? How dare you? I don't sit around feeling great and wonderful, looking in a mirror, preening, you know, quite the opposite, but of course these people have no idea what I've been through, what you've been through, what any of us have been through, and they don't really care about that. They just want to lash out, and they just want to abuse us for their own gratification. Man, oh man. It's sad. It is so sad that we live in a world where it's now become blatantly obvious that there are those who are truly awakening and who want to awaken and who want to do the work, who are alive and raw and wounded and who feel all of that and who know how mind controlled they are, because the fear is there, the heavy hand saying, the dark generator saying, you can't say that, you can't do that, you're getting it all wrong, look at you, you're a fucking mess, you're a mess. You're getting it all wrong. You shouldn't have said that. You shouldn't have gone there. You shouldn't do that. You can't trust yourself. You're just worthless. You're shit. Get back down on your knees. Be silent. Be quiet. It's the only way to stay safe. Comply. And then, and yet we keep getting up, don't we? We keep doing the work and we keep saying no, because I somehow feel that truth, I feel it, and I need to keep going, you know. And for all the rage that we feel because of the violation of it all, we don't resort to violence. Love is truth, and truth hurts often enough, people, but that is not violence. That is liberation, you know. And the truth shall set us free if we want to be free. Let those with the ears to hear it, or something like that. I'm truly, you know, it's times like this where I think, you know what, why do I bother, seriously? Because all this crap about violence and we're going to go out there and kill the NPCs, I'm not having it on my channel. And if that's what you want to do and believe, then this is not the place for you. Again, it's not. It's, I mean, I think it was just in jest actually anyway, and it really was sort of quite funny, but it's not what I'm into at all. Love, yes, love is truth. Love is not pussyfooting around the comfort zone, saying, oh, you mustn't hurt people. Just leave them to their delusions, and it's all good, you know, and don't antagonize anything. Don't upset the apple cart with your truth, you know. You must leave people to their processes, because, you know, okay, so, and that means then, because there was a quote on Facebook, and usually this lady posts really good things, but this one particularly wasn't. In fact, I might read it out if I can find it. My TV keeps switching itself off. It's like, yeah. Oh, people. You see, this channel is just me. Raw. I never wear makeup, I don't wear false eyelashes, I don't preen, I don't pretend to be anything other than what I am. Anyone who knows anything about narcissism would know what a narcissist looks like, how they act, what they are. But I reckon that's just abuse, isn't it? It's always the narcissists that call other people the narcissist. That is what they do. It's very clever. Very, very clever. Right. So, I'm going to read this out because I want it, and I want you guys to, if you feel anything about what I'm about to read out, and if you have anything to say about it, then please leave a comment. Feel free to do so. Right. It says, get out of the way. It says, never try to help someone unless they are ready and willing to be helped. One thing we all eventually learn the hard way. Until help is asked for, see now, people don't ask for help when they're really mind controlled. They don't know they need help. They think they're fine when they're not. And if your intuition says, I need to say something, it feels right, and so I'm just going to say it, then should you think, oh no, but I mustn't do that because that's wrong, and I must never do that because that's wrong, and I don't see that. You know, your attempt to help will be felt as manipulation, challenge as manipulation, control and resistance. Your issue, your need, your war, and not theirs. Defenses will go up, positions will become hardened, and you will end up feeling frustrated or superior or powerless or broken, and the mirrored roles of victim and savior will make you feel more disconnected from each other than ever before. How to truly help. Meet them where they are right now. Let go of your dream for their healing or recovery or enlightenment. Slow down, validate their present experience. Don't try to impose your own agenda or assure what is best for them. Well, actually, you know what? I'm not even going to really read any more of that because I think you get the point. There is truth in that. You know, I don't go around with the truth stick anymore. I actually, every now and then, I just can't help myself and I do it. And every time that happens, I am shown how I shouldn't really do that because it really doesn't work. So I'm learning not to hit people with a truth stick anymore and to try and red pill people anymore, as some of you are also figuring out. However, when I am speaking with somebody, when I am in a process of forming a relationship with somebody or Skyping with somebody that I've just met and whatever, and it's like, this doesn't feel right. I have nothing in common with you. We're not connecting. This isn't right. This doesn't feel right. In fact, I felt my energy just being sucked out. It was not right. You realize this person is really wounded and not really with it. Good people, yes. Definitely, but very, very wounded and not at a level to really understand what I am talking about. So we're not really communicating, we're not connecting. And there was more kind of a neediness, and it's like, no, this isn't going to work. So what do you do then? Well, you have to be nice, so you just have to carry on with that anyway and just do that. Or should you say no? For reasons of self-preservatoriness and self-respect, I'm going to have to say, I don't want to do this anymore, this isn't working for me, we don't have anything in common, so I know you're a good person, but hey, you invite, like I said yesterday in my video, retaliation, abuse, and it hurts. Just for being you and just for speaking your truth, you know. So, if people all went around thinking, oh, I shouldn't interfere with other people, just let them be, just let them be, just let them be. I won't speak my truth because it's going to upset people. Just let everybody be, let everything in the world be. I won't say anything, I won't say anything. Just get out of the way, let it all happen, let it all happen. That is what it wants. So that bit that I just read out to you, and there's a lot more to it, but I just thought, you know, even half in, I thought you will get the gist, so I'll just call it a day there. That is what I mean when I talk about sort of spirituality, very cleverly gaslighty, taking some sound principles that apply in certain instances, but not always, and making it an overall thing. This is how it should always be. See? There is a baby in the bathwater, but there is a shitload of bathwater there, and that's fucking gaslighty nonsense, people, and we know that, don't we? So we take the baby, but we get rid of all that bathwater. Yes, there are times where we need to get out of the way. There are times where we need to get out of our own way and other people's way. It's true. There is a natural, organic thing. It's true. Our intuition will tell us, let that go. Yes. And our intuition will also say, you can't let this stand. You're involved in something that you need to extricate yourself from. So you need to have to speak your truth. You're being taken advantage of by somebody asking you to do this, this, this. You're going to have to speak your truth and say, I don't want to do this. What you're asking of me is too much and it isn't right. But that article would say, well, no. Just do it and just allow it and don't say anything ever and get out of the way and just do as you're told and just keep your mouth shut and never speak your truth. But it's failed, isn't it? It's always failed. Oh boy. The deeper this goes, right, the more violated I feel. And then it's like a part of me goes, you know what, maybe call it a day with the whole YouTube thing, because you're putting yourself on the line and what do you get for it, you know? People using my platform to advocate what? War and violence. No, I don't like that. I don't mean that. That is not what I talk about in my videos. People calling me a narcissist because I'm here doing this. Wow. But I guess I will carry on with this YouTube channel because, you know, it feels right. It does feel right. And so I will keep doing it. You know? All these people at varying stages of awakening, or people pretending to be awake but not having a clue, or people this and people that, there's so many different nuances. Whoa. And there's me here learning to set better boundaries, learning to say no, learning to trust myself that it's somebody or something or somewhere doesn't feel right. And when something tells me, actually, Anika, that's what they like you to think is going on, but it isn't, that is what's going on. And you need to trust yourself and just not get involved. Then I shouldn't get involved. You know, there's so much yet to learn because I'm used to doubting myself my whole life. I'm used to saying yes my whole life and accepting shit that is unacceptable my whole life. We all are, one way or another, to varying different degrees. So we're literally having to rewire the whole system, and that takes time. And this whole, what is happening now, the whole world being turned into a prison, is really accelerating that process in a massive way, and it's really showing us who is who. Really is. Because those who are going along with this in any way are just not the right people for me anymore. I can't do it. People posting shit like "stay the fuck at home" on their Facebook page are really not people I think I can talk to anymore. It just makes me feel really angry. It's like, how can you be that stupid? And these are spiritual people, you know, but they post these things on their YouTube, on their Facebook page, like, you know, like there's these memes circulating on Facebook how, because there aren't any people about, because the streets are empty, that, oh look, it's so good for nature. It's so good for nature. And it's like, yes, but don't you understand? That might be so in the interim, but eventually when evil takes over this world completely, it will have us all living in a version of Terminator Judgment Day, where there is not a blade of grass left. Don't you get that? Wake up! All these nice memes are there to pacify you and make you think that it's all wonderful and great and amazing. We're all on house arrest, people. Hello? We're being told that there is a pandemic going on, but in the hospitals, and that there's pandemonium in all the hospitals, but we get nurses taking photos showing us that is not the case. I'm not joking, this is serious, people, this is serious, this is really serious. There's a good channel called Fractions, FRACCIONS. I would not win any spelling bee, me. He's in New Zealand. His name is Nathan. He's one of my subscribers. Hi Nathan. And he did a great video where he's just walking from his home through his town where he lives in New Zealand, and it's exactly the same there as it is here. There's nobody out. It's empty. Exactly the same energy there, I could feel it, as here. Everybody on lockdown, everybody in compliance, nobody questioning anything. Believing that, oh, the truth hurts, so we shouldn't speak it. And it's like, yeah, that's a really good video, Nathan. I really enjoyed that. That's brilliant. I wish you'd do more of those. It's beautiful where he lives. New Zealand's beautiful. But you know, all of that will be destroyed if the forces of darkness take over now. And so that is why we are going through what we're going through, because we are purging volumes of energetic implants, stuck energy, entity attachments, mind control, torturous trauma-based mind control of this is how you should be and behave and act, and they want us to be petrified in our trauma forever. And that's what's happening now to that end, because you see, when that starts to break apart, you will feel antagonistic, you will get angry, you will get it wrong too, you will make mistakes, and you will hurt feelings because the truth hurts, and you won't always be perfect about it, and you will be told that you're expected to never get it wrong. How dare you, you narcissist. They will come out of the fucking woodwork, all these fucking NPCs, all these people that are just being used by the dark side to all of that's happening. And this is very big. And so we are feeling like a mess. And then the Dark General, see, you're such a mess, look at you, you're all fucked up, you're not getting anywhere, you've got it all wrong, that's why. Because if you were getting it right, you would feel peaceful, ethereal and happy. You'd be perfect, you would never get it wrong. Look at you, you're such a mess. You're feeling angry. Spiritual, good people never feel angry. You see, that's all mind control. It's all manipulation and mind control, and it's all breaking apart within us, people. It really is, I do feel that. But even as I'm sat here saying that, I can feel the dark generator saying, no, it's not, no, you're not, no, it's not, no, you're not. Oh, and I'm barely getting any sleep. And my fibromyalgia is hitting, it's like my bones are aching terribly. That's why I don't like typing, because my fingers hurt. And I want to connect with people in this time of tribulation, but often enough I do, knowing already in my intuition that no, this isn't going to work, don't do it, but I do it anyway and it doesn't work out. There's a few people I connect with, yes, and it's good and it's wholesome, you know, and that's wonderful. But I have found in my journey that I have not really come across any other people who I really have a connection with. And I think that's true for quite a lot of us, isn't it, really, people? And it makes us feel afraid. It makes us feel afraid when we see everybody in compliance, when we see the lines outside the grocery stores, 6 feet apart, gloves, masks. Wow. All we can do is allow this to happen, this shit to come up, this brokenness, these shards of glass that live within us, cutting us up in each and every way, to be dissolved somehow, to allow this to happen, to hold on to that little bit of faith and that little bit of trust that we've got here, to not give in to the violence, to not give in to the rage. Yes, feel it, in the safety of your own home. Do what you need to do. I do have these, you have to let it up and out. But we do not pour it out into the world, because what this world needs is love. Well, that is not the NPCs and not the evildoers, no. But there is goodness in this world, and it needs love. For this world, the true world, to be liberated from this hijack, this dark that has to be dissolved, you see. It's an abomination. I trust that that is what is happening, and that is why we feel the way we do. We feel so fucking broken and skewed and inverted and raw and angry and defiant. I heard somebody left a comment, something about Uranus and Mars, and yeah, you're right, man. Thank you for that comment, by the way. There's a lot of defiance in the month of April, and I say good, bring it on. But we have to find a balance with it, people, because otherwise it goes way over the top, and then next thing you know, we do not want to serve the dark side in any way, shape or form. We only want to serve the light, and that is very difficult to work out how exactly to do that. We aren't always going to get it right. I don't get it right often. I get it wrong a lot. But in getting it wrong a lot, I do eventually get it right. And I guess that's true for all of us, really. So, that's about it for today, people. Keep speaking your truth. Be honest. Trust your intuition, trust yourself as much as you can. And when you get attacked for being yourself and for speaking your truth, and it's gonna hurt, or for saying no, and that's gonna hurt, there's gonna be verbal abuse and retaliations, then know that that is a sign that we're getting somewhere, because that is what it does. The snake. You know, got to learn from it all. We've got to witness it, somehow witness it and observe it, and just somehow find our way through this dark maze. all the while still carrying all that doubt and all that fear and all that worry of, am I getting it right? Am I getting it wrong? Maybe I am a narcissist. Oh man, the manipulation is incredible. It's unbelievable. Truly. It's like, wow. For really being confronted with the full extent of it now and how deep it goes, in fact, goes all the way. Mind control, trauma-based mind control. And oh boy, that sense of, oh, I'd rather just be really small and I won't speak anymore, and I won't do my YouTube channel anymore. I'll just go silent now, and I'll comply, and I'll allow everybody to just stay in a comfort zone. I won't speak my truth because I know it's wrong, because it hurts feelings. I'll just be quiet forever now. Yeah. I think about that, and it's sort of like, yeah, because you'd be safe then. Because, you know, that's what everybody's saying. So a friend of mine pointed this out to me. Thanks, darling, you know. She said, everybody's saying, stay safe, stay safe. Well, what about stay free? Fuck staying safe here, people. Because safety isn't safety. Safety, compliance, being silent forever and being compliant, well, means that you'll be, and everything else will be eternally, completely destroyed. So there is no safety in safety. So never mind stay safe. Stay free. Stay free. Yes. And at that tone, at that note, whatever, I'll leave you. All my love to you, my fellow soul travellers. Keep doing the work. Never mind staying safe. Stay free.